My next guest has more than a few strings to her bow. Actress, comedian, writer and producer, co-creating, of course, the iconic Gavin and Stacey, for which she just won a BAFTA. Also, Ruth Jones is back. She's got a brand new novel. It's called By Your Side, and she joins me now. And this is a good day when there's a Ruth Jones novel out.
Aww,
thank you so much for this. It's great, and what a brilliant idea. Because Linda, she tracks down, it's like sort of if somebody dies without, and they can't find their family,
yeah,
she has to track them down, hasn't she?
If there's no next of kin, I mean, this is an actual fact. If you die and there's no next of kin mentioned, so nobody to inherit what little or how much you've got.
Yeah.
It goes back to the crown, and as Linda says, surely they've got enough. You know? So it's a bit of a mystery-solving case, and she does this, and in doing so, she has her final case of Levi Norman, who he's a Welshman who's taken himself off to a Scottish island, a fictitious Scottish island.
I liked your island. I did.
And she has to solve the mystery of why he ended up there with no friends and no family, and in doing so, she finds out things about herself as well.
It's fascinating. It's such it always is with you. I mean, you really get to know and care about the characters, of course you do. And with Linda, I just kept going, I think that. You know, things that annoyed her.
Yeah, exactly.
Things that upset her, things that drive her crazy. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, I think because I wrote Linda in the first person, it's the first time I've done that in one of my novels, and it was like sort of creating a character. It was like sort of writing a monologue or performing a monologue, and I kind of felt I became her. And she's a woman in her 50s, and I just thought, yeah, there are things that annoy Linda that actually annoy me. So I was able to put things. There's a whole list in the back of the book of the 10 things that annoy Ruth Jones. I mean, Linda Standish the most. You know, people on a train, right, looking at a television programme on their phone when they haven't got headphones in.
Drives me nuts.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Why would you inflict that on all of us? It's so rude.
And why do they have to say, see it, say it, sorted?
Every 2 blinking minutes.
And it's
I know
not
they said
even
something else there, but every minute, that drives me crazy.
And it's not even, doesn't even make grammatical sense.
It makes no sense at all, and it just annoys people.
Yes, exactly.
And even if you were going to say it in whatever it is, it drives me mad. That and noisy food in the cinema.
Oh, why?
And on your phone in the cinema.
Yes, exactly.
Talking in the cinema. What?
We're becoming grumpy old women.
We are. It's fabulous. I quite like that, so I do. I think it's really good. You write in bed a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Sort of sitting in bed with pillows and sort of comfiness.
I think the great thing about novel writing, as you know, being a novel writer yourself, is that you don't have to get up and put makeup on in the morning.
It's fabulous.
You can wear your pyjamas. You don't even have to get out of bed if you don't want to.
No.
And you just get immersed in the world that you've created, and I love that.
So do I. And the thing about you is what you've got, of course, because of all the writing that you do, you've got this brilliant ear for dialogue, so it's never clunky. You actually can hear the people saying your words.
I think so.
You know?
I mean, what's been difficult for me this time, and I've been just doing this book tour all around the country, and I've been doing readings, and I've had to say, is there anyone from Scotland in the audience? I'm going to apologise to you now for my accent. Just try to hear beyond the accent to the words. But I did the audio book for it, and I really did love getting into Linda, and even if my accent is bad, I was enjoying myself.
It really doesn't matter. And you have created a lovely place, because I know that, you know, you love Scotland.
Oh,
you love the Highlands as well.
Yes,
but that comes through in the book so much.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time in the North West Highlands, up in Sutherland.
Yeah.
And it's the most peaceful and beautiful place. It's very different from the East Coast. And I just love the weather up there, the climate, the peacefulness. It's just so far removed from see it, say it, sorted. I love to go up there.
And noisy food in the cinema. Exactly, it absolutely is. I love that you collected your BAFTA on your bare feet.
Well, yes.
A woman after my own heart. No high
heels. The thing was, I genuinely wasn't expecting to win it. It was such a strong category. The actresses in the other nominees were fantastic. So I genuinely didn't think it. And I said to James, can I take my shoes off? And he went, yeah, I don't see why not. So I sat there, kind of settled in for the night.
All comfy.
And when I didn't even really hear my name, it was only because Rob Brydon and Joe Page sort of reacted almost quite violently. And go, yes, yes. It was like Gwen's barn dance all over again with a surprise. So when they said my name, I didn't have time to put my shoes on, so I kind of had to go up on stage with barefoot.
But you know what, that's probably better, because you got high heels on, don't you? You get shaky.
Yeah, I guess
And you
so.
wibble.
And you could, you know, I could have fallen over.
No, that wouldn't have been good. No, we don't want that. But when you've got your bare feet, you can sort of plant your feet.
Exactly.
And there you are.
And you're grounded.
Exactly. But it's so well-deserved.
Oh,
so well-deserved. You made Christmas, you guys. It was just brilliant.
Oh,
and we all sat
you.
there as a family. I know you hear this all the time, but we all sat there as a family watching, laughing, crying, enjoying, and it was exactly what... It just was lovely.
Oh, I think
so
James and I were just so proud that we had so much feedback from friends and family who said they sat there either with their family or with their friends, and it became like a little bit of a Christmas night event, you know. So.
And I really liked how every character got their moment.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, that, because that doesn't always happen.
My favourite was Gwen ending up with Dave Coaches. I mean, that scene, I couldn't do that scene without laughing. I was sat in the corner. It was just the way that Stefan Rodri, brilliant actor, comes in and goes, "All right, Ness, how's it going? All right. All right, Dave, how's it going? All right." Like, completely, like, unbaffled by anything.
I know, it was great.
But it was lovely that she got some romance.
No, I think we needed that. We wanted that. We wanted happiness for them all.
Yes.
And it just worked so beautifully. And are you and James, are you not doing something together? You're doing...
We're
a book,
always...
maybe.
We've written the... it's called Gavin and Stacey and Everything in Between, and it's coming out in October.
Fantastic.
And it's really the story of our friendship, because we've been friends for 25 years now. He's one of my best friends. I adore that man. And I just love being in the room with him. So hopefully we will write more stuff together.
I hope so.
But we're
You've
doing
got
the book.
to. You've got to, for goodness sake. But that is now perfect. You've done, you know, you've done it. Unless you did, like, maybe a prequel or a go forward in time. But, you know, that was just... The story was just wrapped up so beautifully.
Yeah, and I think, you know, there's something healthy psychologically about going, right, we've really shut the door on it now.
Exactly.
Let's leave them be. Let Nessa carry on working down the slots in Barry Island.
Absolutely.
Let Pam carry on with her fencing lessons.
Exactly.
And we'll just sort of, you know, leave them be.
And we'll never know what happened in the fishing trip. But that's another story altogether. That is another story altogether. But that's the thing about you. You know, you're so versatile, because now we're going to see you in a thriller with James Nesbitt. That's coming up quite soon.
The Harlan Coben adaptation of this book, Runaway, for Netflix, and I've been playing a private investigator called Elena Ravenscroft.
Ooh.
I like that name. And I've really enjoyed doing that. So that's been great. It's so different, you know.
Exactly. But in the meantime, we can wallow. We can wallow in Ruth's book by your side. Out right now.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yes. Congratulations. Sunday Times #1 best-selling author. So there.
Oh.
So there. Brilliant, Ruth. Thank you so much. Well, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.